What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully everything good. What they say, good in the hood. Hopefully everything good. I mean, it's a Monday. We made it through the weekend. Some of us had a lot of things going on during the weekend, but we here. I'm just saying, we here. Is that good or is that bad? That's good. I think that's good. Some people couldn't even be here, but we here. We here though. Um, it's been an eventful weekend for me. For me, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Got a couple hustles in. Got a couple of, well, not really hustles, but uh, had a chance to hang out with some friends I hadn't hung out with for a while. So I assume that was good. It was good for me anyway. Uh, it was good for me. Hopefully, everybody out there had fun. Um, Today, I really just wanted, just go in and talk a little bit, chop it up a little bit. Some people have some things to talk about. Uh, some people don't have some things to talk about. Uh, I got some stuff I gotta finish. Owe somebody some photos. I gotta finish those. I gotta finish those. So that's one thing I gotta do too. So it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Let me see. It's gonna be a long night. Shout out to all my partners who really doing something and following their dreams, following what they heart desire, what following some things that they love to do. Shout out to them. I think it's very necessary, very necessary to follow to follow through on what you're trying to do. I think it's very necessary. That's just from my perspective. Hopefully, most people understand it from a life perspective is very important that you follow through on what you're trying to do. I'm sharing this broadcast, but I know some parts of the country, uh, different time zones and stuff like that. For all my people down in the I know it's a different time zone, but if anybody click on that link, they can come into my live. They can come into my live, so that'd be good. I'd love to have a conversation with somebody where they can come into my live. So anyway, I went to a art show. I went to an art show. I seen some great art. There's a lot of people out there that's doing art more than I expected. Well, not more than I expected, more than I've seen in a while. I mean, there's a lot of people that was. Where is my bracelet? So there's a lot of people who had some art, some stuff I hadn't seen, some pieces is real. They real creative. A lot of people are creative, so I was fascinated. You know, when I see art, I'm fascinated. But I'm fascinated by creativity. And some people that had some stuff that really took some thought process. Really took some mental strategizing to get done what they had done. I was fascinated. And some of the stuff that they did with the canvases that I hadn't thought of. I mean, it's probably nothing new under the sun, but I hadn't I could do that, and I got a decent amount of craftsmanship. I got a decent amount of craftsmanship in my system, but I just hadn't seen some of those the way that some of those layouts were, and the way that some of people designed what they had. I hadn't seen it. It may have been. I may have seen one older person there as a lady, and she's good at what she does. She's good at what she does. So I was I gave her flowers. You know, I was like, this is nice. I was intrigued. It's nice. Damn, it's nice. So a lot of times we have to give people props where they do it. We have to give people props on when props are needed. I mean, you can't don't tear nobody down because that's their dream. You know, you got a lot of dream thieves out there. You got a lot of I mean, we older now, but when we were younger, you had some people, parents that were dream thieves. I mean, you ain't gonna do that. You can't do that. Why don't you sit your ass? Excuse my language. Why don't you sit down somewhere? So in my eyes, I'm always trying to encourage the young people to do well. You know, that way they won't be sitting around. They got this idle mind and stuff like that. They can sit around. They can do something that's creative. And when you're doing something creative, that means that you more than likely, from my perspective, more than likely you doing something that you like to do. And when you're doing something that you like to do, you tend to go a little harder at it. You tend to tackle that a little better than that regular 9 to 5. Sometimes you go at it full force and just tackle it. You know, I've seen a lady that does she make earrings. I mean, you talking about the craftsmanship. I was like, that's nice. That's nice. Shout out to all my creators out there. Whether you doing screen printing, whether you doing painting, art, uh, sculptures. I haven't ran across a lot of sculpture people. I need to hit one of those events because I got a piece in mind, but I just don't have the tools to pull that off. You know, I need some welding tools and some grinding tools and stuff like that. So I haven't went to an art exhibit or just an art show that where people done sculptures and statues and stuff like that. You know, and I'm not talking about some stuff that you go and put into a mold. I'm talking about just some stuff that you welding together, putting together, or you taking some pottery stuff or some clay and creating something, making something. Because maybe um, I'm assuming I'm not looking in the right place right now, but I'll find it. Uh, Sometimes I'll be in my own little world, and so but I'll find it. I mean, sometimes you find what you're looking for. If that's, can you say that? Sometimes you find what you're looking for. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna search for: sculpture events. I'm trying to create this piece for my old neighborhood that well, pieces that I can, couple corner lots and stuff like that that's cut up real good that I can drop in the center of them just to show that the neighborhood is returning and it's getting better. Most time when you see them begin to regentrify the community, uh, they tend to start with the art. They tend to start with the art when they begin to revamp the community. We always say regentrify, but sometimes we if we begin to do it ourselves, I don't know what they call it, gentrification, but just revitalize the community. In my case, I'm looking at my old neighborhood and just to um, add some flair to it. So I needed probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe five spots or 5 lots that I have that I want to drop some sculptures on. Maybe it can happen. Maybe it won't happen. However, it's just the idea of what can we do different that any other neighborhood is not doing. And I noticed that, like in East St. Louis, we don't have walking tracks. We don't have too many walking tracks. We might have one that, but I don't know of it. I mean, besides around the park, we don't have a walking track. Most communities, I know Madison, Granite City, O'Fallon, Belleville, they have some long trails, some bike trails, uh, and for the most part, I don't see none in East St. Louis. They tried to put one out in Frank Holden Park, but I don't know. But yeah, it's we don't have a bike trail. You can call it bike trail. You can call it walking trail. We don't have one. We don't have one. So that's just one of those things where let's think about it. We need to revamp our communities, and we need a bike trail. Because I don't know if that would spark something to make people begin to exercise, begin to enjoy the community again. I mean, of course, it's gonna have to be a collective effort with the city and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we need that, and it would be good if we can connect it or link it to the parks, link it to all the parks. Maybe where one comes off at, it can link to that particular street where it comes off at, or that particular area where it comes off at. It can link and go to the next park. Maybe that's possible. Maybe you can link some of the bike trails to lead to Jones Park, or lead to Frank Holden Park, or lead to Lincoln Park. I think it's possible. I mean, you just gotta put the drone in the air and see what's doable. I mean, it's all doable. We just gotta figure out where we uh, linking the trails up at. That's just what I think. And it's from my perspective. I'm not really expecting everybody to think like I think. Those are just ideas. Those are just ideas. So if it's possible, maybe I mean I might sit down with somebody and uh, do some architectural work and figure out how does that work. But I'm most definitely have to get with some people who know how to. Well, I know how to weld. Who has the welding equipment, some of the iron and stuff that I need to make some sculptures. I think it's doable. So anyway, I just wanted to go and sometimes I like to just come on just to go on my little rants. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Sometimes. Anyway, yeah, let's put some minds together and figure out how can we make our communities better or more appealing to the eye. We might have to put some teams together to keep certain parts of the city cut, to keep certain parts of neighborhoods cut. But that's gonna be have to be a group effort. Let's put it together. All right. Anyway, that's my time. I can go longer, but sometimes when I'm talking, I don't like to talk to myself. Sometimes I'll be talking to myself. Anyway, or just talking out and thinking out loud. So anyway, it's been real. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Let me leave y'all with this.
You know, I hear a lot of people say that, I have a photographer that can capture the shot that I need, but when they see the images in which we have, it's almost like, why go anywhere else? When you want the right shot, come to the best. 5-Star Production.
So anyway, that's my time. It's been real.